Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Juby's Tarot. Today we are doing a pick a card reading on your week ahead, the next 7 days, what to expect, what's going to come through for you. I posted a poll on my channel on which reading you guys wanted to see, and this one was the first one I seen, but ultimately it was split, so I'll just end up doing both videos. But so we're just going to get into that. We have 3 piles to choose from, 3 cards to choose from. And I'll show you them one by one, actually. So for pile number 1 is the Hierophant. Whatever card you're drawn to, you know the drill, just check for the timestamp in the description box. And take your time choosing as well. Pile number 2 is... I'm sorry, erase that, y'all. Pile number 2 is the Lovers. I drew these before I started recording, and I already had it set up, so... This is pile 2, the Lovers. Okay, in pile 3, you are the Sun. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I said, the timestamps will be in the description, and I'll show you them all again, side by side. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. So, take your time choosing, and I will see you at your pile. Okay, pile number 1, if you chose the Hierophant. This is going to be your reading on your week ahead. What is coming through for you for the next 7 days? What can you expect? Pile number 1. What can pile number 1 expect for the next 7 days? I hope y'all are doing well today, though. We're just going to get right into the reading, so... You know how we do over here. But, yeah, I got my hat on today, y'all, because my hair is looking so bad. But I'm like, I need to make this video. Like, I'm behind, I feel like. Like, I should have been making videos, but... It's all good. You know, no excuses. So, pile number 1. What can pile number 1 expect in the next 7 days? You have the Wheel of Fortune. Pile number one, please. What can pile number 1 expect in the next 7 days? What can pile number 1 expect in the next 7 days? You have the 5 of Beasts. Come on, reverse though. Pile number 1. What can pile number 1 expect in the next 7 days? You have the 10 of Beasts. And the Beasts are wands in this deck, y'all. So, you know. What can pile number 1 expect in the next 7 days? King of Swords. Bottom deck energy, Ace of Cups. Cups are pentacles. So something, it definitely is going to be turning in your favor in the next 7 days. You could be burdened by something. Maybe you wanted... No, I'm gonna let her be, y'all, because she gonna bother me this whole time. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Pile number 1, when it comes to the next 7 days, there could be something that you want to get off your chest, or like there could be, I don't know, there could be like an avoided conflict. Like, let's get clarification. Clarify the 5 of Beasts in reverse, please. So you could feel burdened, like you have to get something off your chest. Yeah, wine. So it's like, I don't know, there could be like a positive switch in energy. Clarify the King of Swords. What can pile number 1 expect in the next 7 days? For pile number 1, the next 7 days, what is happening for them? Okay, you have the Swords and a More. So, This could have to do with a love situation. Clarify the Ace of Cups. What can pile number 1 expect in the next 7 days? Something is definitely turning in your favor, though. Somebody could, like, be facilitating that. Somebody could be, like, have words of wisdom or something. Clarify the Ace of Cups. What can pile number 1 expect for the next 7 days? Okay, you got the coffin. Yeah, yeah. There's like this energy of like endings, or even like I don't know, it's like an opportunity came from an ending. It's like, I don't know, there's something about snakes though, and people like watching you. There's something about conflict and other people. There's something about gossip. There's like a lot of air energy, petty air energy going on. So it's like there could be something you need to get off your chest to somebody. What is the Ten of Beasts? What can pile number 1 expecting a week ahead? You got the Tree, which is good health, fulfillment of highest hopes. Yes, things are turning in your favor when it comes to something that you've been like holding. Like there's like some type of burden, and you'll be able to communicate with an authoritative, like, well, you'll be able to like use a voice of authority, and like you'll be able to communicate effectively, and you could be having to like set boundaries with somebody. This is so weird, because like there's an opportunity here, right? Like a practical opportunity, an opportunity to start something or build something, but it's being emphasized by an ending. But this is, the energy is like prefaced with like things are going to be turning in your favor, like, and it's almost as if like this avoided conflict, it's like it's like celebratory energy. It's like because it's like you've been burdened by this energy. There's like some like inward energy, like friction, like passionate energy, like and it's like you might not have known how to articulate yourself. It's like you do now. It's like different events are going to happen throughout the week. There's going to be a situation where conflict will be avoided, and it'll be like a celebration instead. It'll be like, it'll either go better than you expected, or the vibe will switch, or there'll be like some unknown anomaly at play that will change, that will like there will be an opportunity to avoid conflict. Like conflicts won't be happening. There won't be any conflicts, but it's like you want to get something off your chest. Like you have all of this friction, and for your own mental health and for your and for your own like betterment, you are going to find yourself in a place where somebody could be really like commending you for your thoughts. Like somebody could be giving you encouragement or like boost of advice this week as well. Or like a boost of self-esteem to like reassure you that you know what you're talking about. Like you're not crazy. This makes sense. This could be a loved one or someone that you're in a relationship with that's reassuring you. Or this y'all, one second. I almost stopped the video for that, but you know what? We locked in. Y'all don't mind if I have little, you know, mishaps, because this is raw footage. So no edits, straight to the point, and mishaps happen. So disregard that. Anyways, yeah, it's a matter of, it's like, you know, this too. It's like the person who's giving you this encouragement is either somebody that you love, or somebody's giving you encouragement about somebody that you do love. So this is encouragement just so like somebody could be gaslighting you. You could be with somebody who's gaslighting you in a relationship, or somebody who you are in a relationship with is reassuring you that whoever this outsider is, they are gaslighting you. Like, you can go either way with that. Some messages will apply to other people, but either way, there's like mental processing going on here. And with that reassurance, it's like you'll be able to hone back your power when it comes to like something with speech, like you'll be able to get your point across. You won't have to resort to other acts of passion to like really make them feel you. Like, I feel like delivering your points verbally and concisely and like very logically and rationally as you will, like, it's going to be effective. It's going to, like, I almost want to say sting. Like, maybe they don't expect you to be so detached when you're delivering this, whoever this person is that you have like underlying conflict with. And it seems to be even wanting to get things off your chest for a while now, and it's like been disturbing your mental health. And it's like this opportunity could feel bittersweet, because it's like, wow, like this, something has to come to an end, but this is an actual opportunity for me to like get this thing off the ground, or I can like start doing this now, or now I have more time to invest into this. It's like an opportunity for practical progression in a material way is immediately tied to the ending of whatever this is that you end up putting boundaries against this week through effective communication, because something turns in your favor and the acts of passion aren't the initial option that you end up resorting to this week. You end up holding it in. It is a little burdensome, and there ends up being some conversations with loved ones or people who care about you that reaffirms your character, your dignity, and your thought process, and definitely helps with the clarity. Like clarity is coming for you this week, and endings. Some type of ending is coming with a person who has been burdening you and causing you stress to your mental health, and expect things to not come as they seem this week. Like this week, an opportunity can present itself to be a conversation, but you might feel like nothing even happened. Maybe it was taken lightly, like it turned into like a cheery thing instead. It turned into a celebration, or it turned into something different. And you might feel burdened that you didn't get to express yourself, but it's like later in the week you will, like, because you might have to go through the process of like, you might feel insecure of expressing yourself. You might feel like, am I dragging it? Like, why is it so lighthearted? Like, with all like there's all this stuff that's happening right now. Like, I know I'm not crazy. Like, I don't know. So yeah, so you'll feel that clarity come later in the week, and the opportunity, you know what this opportunity is, and it's the underlying energy of this reading too. Like, whatever this opportunity is, like it's going to help like your mental health. It's going to help it's going to just help you like fulfill your highest hopes ultimately once you release this burden and act on this opportunity that is like directly connected to the ending of this burden or this energy. So that's pretty much what I have for you for your next 7 days, Padawan. I hope that resonated. Definitely comment and let me know, and feel free to check out my other videos that I have uploaded if you're drawn to. And I appreciate you for checking me out. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Pile number 2, if you chose the Lovers, this is going to be your reading on your next 7 days. What can you expect for the week ahead? What's going on for you? What is happening? So we're going to get right into it, y'all. We will clarify if need be. So for pile number 2, please, for those who chose the Lovers card, what can pile number 2 expect in the next 7 days for the week ahead, please? You have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, the images on this deck. What can pile number 2 expect in the next 7 days? In the next 7 days, what can pile number 2 expect? But I hope y'all are doing well. Hope everything's going well for you. Everything's going good. It is good to see you guys. Good to be in the energy. We got the Hangman. And we have Death in reverse. What can pile number 2 expect for the next 7 days in their week ahead? And just like I told the previous pile, I got my hat on today because my hair has not been working with me. But the show must go on. We still must record. And I also had this as a poll, if you didn't already hear. So basically I posted in the community part of YouTube and asked you guys which reading you wanted. The Fool in reverse. Bottom deck energy is Knight of Swords. So definitely always be on the lookout for that. If ever I have that poll up, you have direct influence in which video comes out next. This is literally why I'm putting this video out right now. So, and always feel free to comment suggestions and stuff. I love, you know, to take new things in and, like, you know, get creative with it. So just a side note. Anyway, so pile number 2, what can you expect for the next 7 days in your week ahead? Let's get into it, y'all. So we got Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, you know, going on. So let's see. You could feel speedy, or you could feel ready to go. You could feel energized, especially mentally. You could feel mentally like restless almost, but like not restless, but just like, I don't know, energized, not in a defeated way, not in like a defeated way, but like yeah. Once I start getting excited for these messages, I start tripping over my words. Let me slow down. Let's slow down. So yeah, it's like you have like a lot of energy, mental energy, maybe stamina starting off this week as like the background energy. You could be feeling like withdrawn too emotionally, maybe even cold perhaps when it comes to a certain situation, or just in general. You could be, I don't know, you could be like in a state of introspection this week when it comes to choosing not to end something, right? Like maybe you're reflecting on if you would have chose to do something but you decided not to, like maybe leaving something, like leaving a job, leaving a relationship, leaving an area where you live, leaving a friendship, leaving a specific dynamic within a relationship or a friendship, like not necessarily even the person, but like just just abandoning something that was a part of you, or that is a part of you, for your betterment, your growth, for yeah, just like your development as a person. And you could be reflecting on the fact that you decided not to make that leap, make that choice this week. You could be reflecting on that. Clarify the Knight of Swords. What can pile number 2 expect? You got the pig and the bear, which are both good omens, really. The pig is an omen of phenomenal luck, and the bear is a sign of successful speculations. So with that being said, you could be right on point as well. Like whenever the bear comes out, it's like whatever you've been thinking or ruminating about, it's like you're on point. Your intuition is on point. Whatever you like, you're on point. Like you don't need to see like the greens, like the big screen of the thing happening when you're not present for it, to be able to point it out and see like it did happen. Like I'm not crazy. Like, you know, like you're on point. Whatever this is, like you're on point. Like that's coming out strongly. Like your convictions are on point. Like, because it's like you're energized. It's like, it's almost like I knew it energy. It's almost like an excitable energy, but it's almost, you could be like realizing that you were right this week. Something could be coming up and you can be realizing that you are right about something. And even though like all these good cards are coming out about your accuracy of the situation, there's still like this kind of detached coldness about it. So it's like you could be right about something that maybe you didn't want to be right about. Clarify the Queen of Swords. What can pile number 2 expect for their week ahead? Clarify the Queen of Swords, please. Can pile number 2 expect for the next 7 days? Clarify the Queen of Swords. Damn. Okay, you get the children, which signify friendly disposition, gentleness. So, yeah. Clarify the Hangman. Maybe you don't want to be naive about the situation. It could be like something about being childish, like not even like innocent child, but like I don't know, there could be something about like looking down upon your own awareness. Like you want to make sure you're aware of the situation. Like you don't want to be childish, you don't want to be naive, you don't want to be blissful. Like you want the facts and you want them now. And it's like you have a strong feeling you're right. It turns out that you will find out that you are right for sure this week. You have the Star in reverse, clarifying the Hangman, and also the Tower. So it's like, yeah, it's like you didn't follow it. It's like you didn't follow what you wanted to do. Like you didn't do it. And it's like not doing it has caused a tower moment. Like you could be experiencing a tower moment during your introspection. Like you could be feeling pretty devastated, honestly. Like you could be feeling really heavy, like as if you're not on the right path, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You didn't, like it's like you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Like you didn't act in time, and maybe you feel like there was a domino effect. Like if you would have acted in time, maybe you would have been like way ahead than you are right now. It's like, clarify a death in reverse. Pile number 2, what can they expect for the next 7 days? You got the clouds. Yeah, this is about not ending like a partnership, y'all. Like you could feel like you're in a relationship that you, like I'm telling you, this could be about a relationship. I feel like these people who chose this pile, like, y'all are in a connection or a situation, and you chose not to end it, and you're kind of regretting it. And I don't... Clarify the Fool in reverse. It doesn't have to be love, but it's just something that's extremely, it's something that you feel like you have to detach from. And, like, usually that's love, but it could be someone that just is really important to you, like family, friend. It's just somebody, this has to do with somebody, like, your week ahead, it involves all this introspection stuff, and it has to do with somebody who's, like, really important to you, or you held very close to you. And it's like you were right about something when it came to them, and it's like maybe you didn't want to be right, and, like, this introspection has you a little melancholy. Bam, you got the snake. Bottom deck energy is a dog in reverse. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, you could have been tricked, right? You could have been deceived, right? It might not be as simple as, okay, I'm just gonna avoid this ending. Maybe you tried. Maybe you tried to end things. Maybe you tried to end things and you were deceived. Maybe you were tricked. Maybe you're identifying this trickery this week. You're seeing there's disloyal, not loyal. There's not loyalty at play here. And it's like you staying longer really, like, concretes that evidence, honestly, because you might have been in the same state of introspection had you left. And you might have felt like, dang, should I have left? And so it's better that you just see it for what it is, face value, like just taking it for what it is, even if it has to be beaten into your head. And it's like, that's what's happening this week, is you're really seeing it. Like, you have no choice but to, like it's in your face, and, like, you have to, like, really digest it, because although you were right, and you kind of expected it to an extent because this is what you were speculating, it's like still a tower moment. It's still a tower moment for you. It's like dream shattering, almost. It's like because it's like there could be regrets of giving the benefit of the doubt. Like, that's why it feels like you have to be detached now, because it feels like when your heart is in it, it's like you almost might be, like, guilting yourself over having compassion for the situation and trying to, like, give it the benefit of the doubt. And you could be trying to be extra logical now to, like, overcompensate for that, and, like, not want to be naive and not want to do all these things. I mean, you chose the Lovers. I forgot that you chose the Lovers card. If this isn't about connection, like, I really don't know. But yeah, let's see if we can get any, like, advice for y'all. Any advice, closing messages? Like, I don't want to, like, really leave it here. Pile number 2, what can they expect for the next 7 days? Any advice or closing messages for pile number 2? We got the 9 of curses. Curses are cups. Yo, emotional fulfillment. Absolute emotional fulfillment of your highest capability. 9 of Swords. Dang. It's crazy. 3 of Beasts. Beasts are wands. Okay. you could be very stressed out about your happiness. Like, you could be very stressed out. Like, you could feel like you're on, like about to cross a threat, like about to approach or embark on like a new horizon, right? Like, and it's like, over here is the pain, and over here is like the greatness, and it's like, where am I gonna go? And it's like, as you keep processing all of this stuff, you will find it to be clearer and clearer where this person lies on that new horizon, or if they're even in the new horizon at all, or if they're way back there. Like, it's like, there's other pain here that you will have to hold on. Before I say that, let's clarify. Clarify Nine of Swords, please. Advice for pile number 2. Closing messages for their week ahead. What can they expect in the next 7 days? Pile number 2, please. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Yo, I swear to God. We got the eye. Yeah. It's like somebody could be watching you. It's like, whoever this person is, or this person wants to watch you break. Like, this person wants to watch all your happiness slowly get taken away one cup at a time, and slowly get like, this is too much. It's like, this is really dark, honestly. Like somebody is like almost like watching you wallow, or like, I don't know. It's like a joke, honestly. It's like, this is like really sick in the head, honestly. It's like this person really enjoys, or not even enjoys, but like is just really curious about your pain, and not in a way to help you or to learn about you, but they're curious to see what's happening to you. They're curious to see how you are in pain. It's like they want to watch it. It's like you know how people say if you pass a car accident, people, you know, they have the tendency, they want to look and stuff. It's like that, but like your entire being. It's like they see you crashing and they just want to watch, and it's like they're so intrigued by it. And I don't know what that means. I don't even want to get into what that means, because it's like, it's almost as if they didn't even expect it themselves. Like, oh, this could get so, guys, we can get so deep into this, honestly. But I will say that your potential for emotional fulfillment for self, like, as amazing as that can be, the yang or the yin to that, whatever you want to call it, the opposite of that, like, is just how bad it can be when you've been like robbed of your character and your dignity, and when your compassion has been like used against you, and when you feel like you're at your wit's end, you know, it could shock this person, like literally, like even though this person played like a major role in tricking you, it's like, maybe they didn't even know how serious, maybe they feel like you're playing a game like them, or maybe they felt like, it's like someone like deliberately trying to argue with you, and like you have like a full panic attack breakdown, and you freak out, and they're just like, oh, like, maybe I shouldn't have went that far. Or, oh, I mean, I know I was mad, but I didn't know you was that mad. And the whole time they were bragging about how, you know, depressed and crippled spiritually they are, and you like can't breathe, and like you need to like stop the conversation because like you're gonna like pass out. Like, yeah, that's too much, y'all. That's what I got for you, pile number 2. That was a lot. So if you caught it, great. If it didn't resonate, leave it for somebody else. And if it did feel free to comment and let me know. I appreciate y'all for being here and sticking through. If you're still here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. I appreciate y'all, and I will definitely see you next time. All right, pile number 3. If you chose the Sun, this is going to be your reading on your next 7 days. What can you expect in your week ahead? What's going on for you? And yeah, we're just gonna get right into the messages. So this is going to be a timeless reading. So whenever it finds you, 7 days from now is what we're looking for here. But yeah, so pile number 3. Next 7. Y'all, my cards are so mixed up right now. Hold on. What is going on? I hate when that happens. Pile number 3. What is going on for the next 7 days? What can pile number 3 expect for those who chose the Sun card? Next 7 days for their week ahead. What can we expect for pile number 3, please? Any information that we can get for pile number 3 for their week ahead? We got the Queen of Swords. This, y'all just see me shuffle that card. This just came out as the first card for the last pile. Queen of Swords. Pile number 3. What can we expect for pile number 3 for their week ahead? 8 of Beasts. Beasts are wands in this deck, y'all. It's pretty trippy, like black hole type monster thing. What can pile number 3 expect for their week ahead? For the next 7 days. I hope y'all are doing well, by the way. Hope everything's going good for you. I am glad to be here. I'm happy to be here. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, at this point, some of y'all might have stayed for all 3 piles. But anyway, pile number 3. For those who chose pile number 3, what can we get for their week ahead? What can we find out for pile number 3? What can we tell them? We got the Page of Swords. It's pretty graphic. I've never seen that. I haven't seen that card in this deck yet. And you have the Hermit. Oh, I haven't seen it. This is so cute. I haven't seen this card either. I got some new cards. This little creature. All right. Pile number 3. Excuse me. So, let's get into it, guys. And yes, I have my hat on today because my hair is a mess. I've told all 3 piles now. Because, I almost didn't want to record today just because of my hair. It's crazy, but the show must go on. So here we are. Anyways, pile number 3. What can y'all expect for the next 7 days? It's looking like something's going to be turning in your favor this week. You could be vocalizing something for sure. Clarify the 8 of Beasts. You're definitely going to be saying something. So you're going to be vocalizing something this week, using that throat chakra energy this week for sure. But this could be misplaced also. This could be coming from a place of projection. Be careful not to project this week, because there's definitely an energy of avoidance when it comes to just like inner processing. Like there could be like a lot that you're dealing with, and you could be avoiding some things within yourself, and something could make you tick this week and make you like go off. The bear, exactly. Like the bear is a sign of accurate speculation, so it's just like you could be right about something, and something could like tick you off this week and make you go off, but you're being warned to not get into the acts of passion here when it comes to this trigger that you are gonna experience. Clarify the yeah, you were, whatever this is, you were right about something, and it's like you're gonna go off. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. What can pile 3 expect in the next 7 days? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Like, someone got you turned, like, for real. You got the Gentleman. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. You could, things are gonna turn in your favor, and you could take a more, dare I say, masculine approach, or just like you could take a more detached approach, and that could honestly benefit you, because it might get to the point where you're like, you see the trigger and you could want to like stall off. You could stall off, and then you could immediately like just detach after that and be like, you know what, I'm done, I got it off my chest and I'm done, I'm free, like I feel better now. Or you could just not stall off altogether. Whatever you choose to do, ultimately, after what I just said, you will go into like this kind of like hardening almost, or just like more precise, like with your thinking and with your emotions, like things will be organized, and you won't feel so messy, because you might have felt out of control of your emotions because like some type of information just wasn't adding up. But it clicks this week. This week it clicks early in the week, and it's like you might want to stall off like immediately, like straight up first day of the week. And it's like whether you choose to or not, after you recognize the pattern or recognize the trigger and whatever action you choose to do, it's like you will settle in this like detached, calculated energy. It's like you'll be more calculated, and that's coming through strong. So Page of Swords, can we clarify Page of Swords? What is coming up for pile number 3? What's coming up for pile number 3 this week? The week ahead, next 7 days for pile number 3. You got the Coffin. Clarify the Hermit in reverse, because this don't make no sense. What's under the Moon? Clarify the Hermit in reverse. The Tower. Yo, there's a lot of synchronicities throughout the pile, so I know I made light of it earlier, but if you really are drawn to other piles, definitely check them out, because there's a lot of synchronicities going on. Bottom deck energy is the Railroad, which forecasts a long journey. Wow. So it's like, okay, so it's like you're starting off the week avoiding your feelings because you don't, kind of similar to the last pile. Let me differentiate it, because it'll almost be identical if I don't differentiate it. What is going on? What was the last pile? It's like, I don't even know what was the last pile? It was like, I'm gonna lose my train of thought. All right, listen. you're starting off this week avoiding your feelings, but you're avoiding them because you don't want to trigger yourself, because it's like your intuition is like ringing, and it's like you don't want to acknowledge your intuition. It's like your intuition and your emotions, like they're trying to express something to you. It's information. Like, emotions are information, and that's all that it is. Like, so you can take from that, and you can use that to try to like do something with that. You don't have to do anything with it at all, but ultimately it's like it's information that is being translated to you about the situation that you are in. And it's like you have all this information, you're speculating it. You may not have gotten your proof before this week, but you definitely will get it this week. And because like you're avoiding kind of like going within and confronting like these truths that are extremely possible, which end up actually being the case, as you will find out early in the week. It's like okay, so the difference between this pile and the last pile is this pile is avoidant. The last pile was like losing their mind, right? And it's like you don't want to do that. Like, you don't want to lose your mind. So you've been like avoiding it. But this week, you are in like a more detached energy, but something's going to happen that is going to make you want to turn up, because it's going to trigger all that feelings that you've been avoiding, because something's going to actually concretely, evidently show you for what it is. Its true color is going to come out. I mean, early, like early in the 7 days, like before half of it is over, like within the first half, before you even get to the half, early on in the next 7 days, you will experience something that will confirm all of your speculations and all of what you have been avoiding thinking about and confronting within yourself. And you are going to experience a lot of energy, heightened emotions. You might feel like it's just a lot of depth that comes with this situation. Like, I don't know what this is to you, but this could have been like years in the making, just months in the making. This could have been like a problem like for a very long time that you just could not get truths on because lack of transparency, integrity around you, or something. Like, someone was withholding from you, or like information just wasn't clear to you, and all you had to go off of was like deductive reasoning, basically, or like, just intuitive, notes and stuff like that. So it's like, you're gonna feel that come up, and it's gonna be unavoidable. So it's gonna like burst through, kind of, and it's gonna confirm your speculations. And like I said, you're either gonna stall off or you're not. Just like stall off to yourself. Like, you might like freak out to yourself, like, I knew it, or talk to your friend and be like, I fucking knew it, or excuse my language, I knew it, whatever. I don't know why I said it. We can cuss on this fucking channel. We of age around this motherfucker. All right. Yeah, so whenever you get that off your chest, whether it's to this actual person, to a friend, to yourself, like, you're gonna have a lot of energy, because you're gonna be like, wow, I can't believe I was right, or I do believe it, like, so that confirmation is gonna come through, and then something is gonna turn in your favor, where after you like let all that strong energy out, you will genuinely not care as much as maybe you thought you would have, or you won't care as much after you get that pent up energy out, because it's a lot of energy of just like, it's just like frustrations, really, but it's like you're not really emotionally invested in the situation. And it's like, once you lean into that more, after after you see the trigger and it all happens earlier this week, more towards like the middle of the week, you will come to a more peaceful, rational, I'm so unbothered state of mind, and be extremely calculated. This week's gonna end off with you kind of like maybe telling someone to F themselves. Like, literally, it could be petty, but it's also a tip of an enormous iceberg. And not to say that you're like pensing things in, but more to say that's the least you could say, because there's so much. Like, it's like you could verbally obliterate somebody, but maybe you choose to just or you could like just like go off on them, but at the end of the week you're gonna just take a more detached, I don't care, I really don't care about you type of approach, and it's gonna be a part of an ending. There's gonna be an ending this week for sure, at the end of the week it's gonna all play out like I just said. And there's going to be an ending at the end of the week that's facilitated by you pretty much just being over the situation and in an energy of kind of like just snarkiness, but it's ultimately just like irritability. It's not even it's like you're done. It's like you're done. It's like you don't want me to say nothing because I'm gonna hurt your feelings type of energy. And it's like you end up saying something, you could say something, and that's gonna hurt this person's feelings. It could be petty, you know, and that might trigger the ending as well. I don't know. It might be like a low blow. You know, you might be responsible of doing that, or you might be responsible of just saying something that is just, I don't know, just petty. But ultimately for you, that's the best thing to do, because you could just, you know, go off, tell them exactly how to go F themselves, you know what I'm saying? You could, but this is, for you, this is like your path of least resistance, let's say. Like, you know, this is, so that's pretty much what's playing out for you this for your week ahead. Comment, let me know how it resonates. Come back in a week, let me know how it resonates. I appreciate your comments. I love them. And I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like the video. Helps my channel a lot. Helps me grow a lot. And don't forget to subscribe. We are climbing the ladder. Almost at 500. We reaching for 1,000. Let's get it. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. If you're not subscribed, y'all, I don't know what you're doing, because we're lit over here. Like, we have content. I take suggestions. Like, we get busy over here. We get right into the messages. No chitter chatter. So, what more can you want? Anyway, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you next time.